Hey everyone, welcome to another Pioneer video here on Magic Arena. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and there's a link to my Coffee account in the description. So if you're able to support the channel that way, it is greatly appreciated. So today we are playing some Neoform Oculus. So this is a deck list that Doomwake played on his channel recently, so I thought I'd give it a try. Seems like a fun deck. It kind of runs the Oculus combination that many people will be familiar with, which is that you have a 2-drop like Phalaji Archaeologist or Thundertrap Trainer or Town Greeter. You sacrifice it using Neoform, and then you just go and get an Abhorrent Oculus, kind of cheat it into play that way rather than having to cast it in its normal way. And yeah, and once this is on the battlefield, if the opponent doesn't have an immediate answer, it very quickly takes over the game. We have other kind of fun interactions, so we have Zombify, so we are kind of doing a little bit of reanimation with Cavaro or Superior Spider-Man. At least said Cyberman. You can tell I think about Doctor Who a lot. Either one of these can bring back something like an Atraxa or a Titan of Industry, or indeed just an Oculus, depending on what we've got in our graveyard. We can do essence flux things, which you may recognize from the most recent video of kind of blinking either to protect our creatures from removal, to kind of re-trigger our Atraxa, cheat our Quantum Riddler into play if we've already warped it, as we were doing in the Demir deck not that long ago. So yeah, there are various different ways you can kind of abuse this card. We do have kind of alternative ways of getting are kind of big creatures into play. Eldritch Evolution as well kind of does a similar thing to Neoform. It's a bit more flexible in terms of the mana value of the creature that you can go and get. So if you sacrifice any of the 2-drops, you can go and get an Abhorrent Oculus, but similarly, if we sacrifice a Quantum Riddler to it, we can go and get either of us 7-drops as well. Then we got a Marang River Regent, and a Daring Wave Rider, which forms a neat little Neoform chain with Quantum Riddler. So if you sacrifice the Quantum Riddler to Neoform, go and get the Wave Rider, you can then replay the Neoform using this ability on it, which lets you cast any instant or sorcery with mana value 4 or less from your graveyard without paying its mana cost, and then just go and get one of our 7-drops. So this is a bit of a chaining card. So yeah, that gives us the option there as well. So yeah, pretty self-explanatory, I think, although it does have a few different kind of combos going on, so it'll be interesting to see how this does when it's not kind of leaning into one or the other. You know, it's not quite entirely a Neoform deck, and it's not quite a Reanimator deck either. It runs what I would describe as concerningly low number of lands. It's only got 18, and I know it does have stuff like Town Greeter, which is a good way of kind of getting additional lands, but consider me skeptical that this is enough, but you know, it's the list, so we'll give it a go. A few starting towns, just because we do have quite a lot of different colours, and then some dual lands, and blue is our primary colour, so basic islands are our basic land of choice. In terms of the sideboard, so we got a couple of Unable to Scream, which is pretty good non-removal based removal, some additional hand disruption, a Fatal Push, a 4th copy of that. Pick Your Poison and Heritage Reclamation are both pretty good targeted or kind of removal for artifacts or enchantments. Pick Your Poison can obviously hit flying creatures as well. A couple of counter spells, Negate and Mystical Dispute, 1 Damping Sphere, 1 Unlicensed Terse, 1 Ashiok. So yeah, quite a varied sideboard. It's trying to do lots of different things because we just really don't want the opponent interfering with what we're trying to do. So yeah, this kind of deck is certainly in favour at the moment, given all of the kind of various shenanigans which are going on in Modern with cards like Quantum Riddler. So yeah, it's popular to be cheating Atraxas into play right now. So we're going to see if we can do it ourselves. So yeah, that's the deck. Thank you very much for watching. Let's take it on to the ladder. As I said, concerning. Yep, this one will do fine. I think we can just pop back Island or Dark Slick Shores. Just in case I draw another fast land, I think I will ditch one of the Dark Slick Shores. Because I'm probably casting Phalaji turn 2, because I kind of got the land I need. Okay, that was a useful exercise. Okay, I'll take up a Zombify. Obviously, we don't yet have any targets for it. But... Ooh, the opponent's playing a Waste Knot deck. Okay. Well, let's offer them up a Town Greeter. Ooh, there's Atraxa. Okay. So we can potentially Zombify that next turn. The opponent might try and hit us with some hand disruption, though. Yep, okay. Well, they're going to find I still have a Eldritch Evolution in my hand, so... Fine, fine. Okay, well, let's go evolving. Ooh, hello. I mean, we are kind of here to do that, so let's do it. Hello, Atraxa. Okay, so how many cards we got in our graveyard? 8 already, so yeah, I'll take an Oculus. Just 2? Alright. It's a bit disappointing, isn't it? Now we do have options. Okay, they can deal with my Atraxa here, but it has drawn me plenty of cards at least. So that's Oculus. Leave in probably just the Cavero and another card. Another Town Greeter. At least this way I've got plenty of cards to discard, plenty of lands. Okay, they are heavy on the Waste Knots here, but... Okay, well, I can safely discard 2 lands, because I know they don't have any... Like, they can generate 12 mana, but what are they going to do with it? It's a lot of black mana. In fact, you can have some more now.
Drop it.
18 black mana. If only there was something to do with it. Okay, another Town Greeter. Well, we'll take down Liliana. Nope, okay. Yeah, they were pretty much in trouble there, so they're a Waste Knot deck. That's fine. So I think Reclamation and Pick Your Poison are both good. I think we can stick in Duress on the play as well. Fatal Push looked a bit weak there. I don't really want it before. And if they start going off with zombie tokens, kind of trading 1 for 1 isn't particularly great. So yeah, we'll go down one of those. I imagine they're probably going to bring in some Graveyard Hate, and they may well have Leyline of the Void. So I'm going to take out Zombify for now. And 1 copy of Atraxa. We'll kind of see what happens. Yep, this hand is good enough. It's not incredible, but it's good enough. Okay, let's see if they want to take my Thoughtseize, and they do. Fair enough. Okay, Neoform is pretty good. Yeah, I'll play a Town Greeter. They might well have removal for this. Okay, they didn't use it straight away. That's a good sign. Okay, Liliana can deal with it.
Right? And you think you can win?
I've always hated.
These essence fluxes are all a bit tragic, aren't they? Yeah, I'm kind of not doing anything here. I don't love it. I don't love it at all.
You won't be outsmarting me.
Difference between being on the play and being on the draw, I suppose. Yeah, so they can take my Cavaro here, which they may well do, or they might just take Neoform. Yeah. Okay, so I think I am going to play Cavaro just to make them burn their Liliana if they want to deal with it. I will have it enter as a copy of Philagi Archaeologist. Yeah, I'll take a Heritage Reclamation. That seems like a decent... Yeah, okay. At least Liliana's off the battlefield.
Haven't you ever heard of personal space?
Shame about losing my graveyard. I think I might just ditch the Titan and a Flux here. Now we're kind of just at the mercy of our top decks. That doesn't really help. So yeah, I think I'll just pass and have this as discard fodder. Okay. Hardcast Leyline of the Void. Do I just want to destroy it? Or do I even care that much? I suppose. So I could just cycle this. Or I could destroy Leyline. I think I'm kind of in the market for just drawing some better stuff, I think. That's not good. Yeah, this deck doesn't have that many lands, as I famously said. Okay, so they are running Annex as well. Okay, Philagi does let me take the card, even though it's milled. Okay, Eldritch Evolution will do nicely. So, sadly, I don't have the land to then protect my Oculus from a removal spell, but let's just go get it anyway. Ooh, hello. Well, that's something we could do with our mana if we're not doing anything else, at least. What's this, a 6/7? That is a handy... Ooh, so I could flux this, actually, and then just bounce two of their things. That's mighty tempting, to be honest. Yeah, I think we should do that, so... I'll flux the Meringue River Regent. That'll come back. I'll bounce these two. Then I'll duress the opponent. I'll take one of their ley lines then, shall I? And now suddenly they're dead in one turn if they don't have an answer. Ooh, things are kicking off. Yeah. Nice. Yeah, fluxing a Meringue River Regent. Turns out quite good. Okay. Yeah, this hand's fine. It's kind of got all of the combo bits here that we have just been thought seized, which is disappointing. Okay, Godless Shrine. Yeah, let's start with old Thunder Trappy. Yeah, I'll pick up a spare Eldritch Evolution. That's fine, I've got plenty of duplicate things I can be doing. Okay, Trespass is not bad. Will kind of affect my graveyard plan, I think. So, play another Thunder Trap. Grab a Zombify. That's fine, that's quite an inefficient March of Otherworldly Light. So I go to 14, but now I can just do both things in a single turn. So I'll play Town Greeter. Yeah, that's annoying that I have missed the boat on finding an untapped land. And just a whiff entirely. Oh dear, these top decks are being incredibly cruel to me. Okay, I'll go to 9. 9 is not incredible. But I do like an Essence Flux. So yeah, let's Eldritch Evolution away our Town Greeter. Make myself an Oculus. An Oculus that I can protect with removal here. No attacks. I see you. Yeah, I mean, if I flip it, it's just a 4/4, I suppose. Which is pretty good. Ooh, hello. Someone's got a Fatal Push. Little do they know what's coming to them. Nice. No, that is nice. Well done.
Run away. You'll be safer. We've got the edge in this fight.
Fortunately, I do have an answer. So I think I've still got an Oculus here in the library. I do, so... I think I'll kill the Wandering Emperor.
See you later.
Gonna get my final Oculus. And then just play... so I go to 6 if I play another Phalange Archaeologist. I think that's fine. Yeah, let's pick up Fatal Push. Just manifest some dread. Dread has been highly manifested. Okay, the opponent's got a high density of lands. Okay, that's a shame, but it's not the end of the world. So I'm out of Oculuses. I don't really have anything worth zombifying. Really. Could flip this over, but that's not very interesting. So I'll attack with Oculus. May as well start here. What have they got in their graveyard? No creatures. Yeah, I'll tell you what. I'll just evolve this into anything else. Just go and grab another Philargy, evolve it into itself. Because that both stops the... and I can discard the Titan of Industry as a good target. Yeah, it both stops the thing from flipping and also activates my Fatal Push with Revolt, so that seems pretty good. Cool. Okay, so the opponent's on Orzhov mid-range. Yeah, it looks pretty Orzhov mid-rangey. What do I want against Orzhov mid-range? I don't really know, to be honest. I think probably Duress. Probably more than I want. So again, they're probably going to board into some quite heavy graveyard hate because they've got access. Their colours both Rest in Peace and Leyline the Void, so I think let's once again move away from a graveyard-based strategy until we know what they're doing. This is a mulligan, I think. Quantum Riddler is nice, but without anything to kind of back it up. 5 lands in my 18 land deck. This isn't great either, but I'm going to keep it. It's getting worse. Okay, so they've got a very active hand, so I'll just take the Wandering Emperor. Okay, Philargy is decent, so we'll play that. Don't really care if it gets killed at the moment. Yeah. I can't cast Eldritch Evolution and have no targets for it, but, you know, we'll work on that. So yeah, let's ditch Flux and land. Okay, I'll have another Flux then, shall I? I'll just take one of their marches. It's not a huge deal here. Okay, we're both drawing our top decks. To be fair, that's a pretty good top deck.
Something suspicious.
Okay, so I think what I need here basically is like Quantum Riddler. It's probably the only way I'm going to get out of this. Okay, Thunder Trap's not bad. Where are all of my Neoforms? Let's just do it again. Yeah, the top of my library is being very unkind to me at the moment.
Off you go.
Yeah, now they're drawing extra cards as well. Ah, little do you know, my hand sucks. Oh, there you are. Okay, Let's move on to game 3. And yeah, I think I'll put in negate. Take out a couple of duresses. Keep it broadly the same. I know we didn't see any graveyard hate there, but I'm still sus. Just can't imagine an Orzhov deck doesn't have it. Yep, this will do. So let's just put back Oculus. No, leave my hand alone. You public menace. Yes, I think this is this deck's problem. When it's not doing its thing, it's not doing anything. I mean, these cards do literally nothing.
A fight? And you think you can win?
Okay, I'll ditch a land.
Don't overthink things.
Yep. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
I'm tired of your secrets.
And an Ultima. That's exciting. Yeah, Orzhov mid-range. Can this copy anything good? No. Is the answer to that, but I think it's going to have to. Let's have a 4/4 Falagi Archaeologist. Not my Quantum Riddler. I wanted that in my hand. Maybe they don't have any graveyard hate. I don't know, that seems unlikely though. Oh wait, they do. They've got Strategic Betrayal.
You won't be outsmarting me.
So yeah, this is close to ultimating, so I'm going to have to do something soon. Okay, maybe Thunder Trap can get us there. I assume they have removal for it though. Well, there's a Neoform, so fingers crossed. Yep. Oh, this is very disappointing. Furious.
See your life flashing before your very eyes?
Yes, I'll keep the starting town and the other one. Okay, Town Greeter is at least a card. Hopefully find a land, which, if I can then... Oh. It's all bad news from here, really. Yeah, kind of need to find... Okay, Thunder Trap again. Not a terrible draw. It's a wild swing of top decks, this game. Yeah, I'll take Fatal Push. Sadly not a Neoform. Oh, they're a Ketramos deck. Okay, so yeah, they will have lots of Exile. And that Ketramos is online. So yeah, it's basically draw Neoform or die here, I think. Okay, Quantum Riddler drawing 2 cards is not nothing. I really love seeing Wave Rider in my hand. Stop go blanking me. Honestly. You're obsessed. Yeah, hit your own graveyard. Okay, I'll take another 7. So yeah, we're looking pretty dead here. Yep, okay. Shame, yeah. Just they hit my one good card, and then I was kind of stuck. That is the danger of this deck, as I say. Yep, this'll do. Ooh, number 351 in Mythic. And a Gilded Goose. Okay, so it's probably some form of sacrifice deck. I'll pick up the Pathway, I think. I don't love that they're just sitting here. I think I'm going to do it anyway. Let's do the thing. Because, like, Fatal Push isn't turned on. Well, I suppose it is if they sacrifice the food. We'll see. We'll see what they've got. No, just a cash grab. Okay. Well, my Oculus is online now. Ooh, so Daring Wave Rider, if I could get Atraxa into the graveyard somehow, would be a neat little addition. Okay. So yeah, they're presumably looking for Egra. Yep, let's Quantum, see what we draw. Because I can flux it. Yep, we'll do that. Okay, they are kind of close to hitting their combo here. So we are going to have to bear that in mind. Okay, that's a miss. Fine, okay, so I can hit them for 9 here. Cast another Oculus, is there much point doing that? I can't get Atraxa into play. Well, I suppose playing Oculus means that they're dead next turn. Even blocking with the Goose, so they kind of have one go at finding something. So I think that's fine, we'll do that. I'll leave Marang River Regent in there. Yeah, if I could have found a way to animate that, that would have been good, but... Player, another Phalaji Archaeologist. So yeah, now they need to hit, like, a variety of different things. So I got a lot of power on the board. They get one go at this. So if they've got Eager in hand, they can... No, it's still not in the graveyard. They don't have a second cat either. Oh wait, yeah, no, that's just that one, isn't it? So yeah, they are relying on hitting another cat here. Can they do it? No, and yes. That is mighty disappointing. So yeah, they just managed it at the last second there. Literally their last game action for the turn if that hadn't worked. I'm fine. Okay, let's put in Heritage Reclamation, Ashiok, Unlicensed Hurt, just all the graveyard hate that we can think of. We'll put in Pick Your Poison as well. Then I've got 5 cuts to make, so... I think I'll just ditch the Essence Fluxes. And 1 Cavaro here. That's fine. Yeah, okay, we got our things. The goose is loose. Okay, Heritage is good. Gives us some options for later down the track. Yeah, I'll take another one. How disappointing. Leave my Neoform alone. Okay, well... that gives us the chance to just potentially play that at some point. Yeah, I'll grab Ashiok. Ashiok's good here. I've got 5 cards in my graveyard, so I'm getting there. Oh, I'm very uncomfortable. And a Scavenger's Talent. Fair enough. And another Scavenger's Talent. They're doing all the things. Okay. Do I want to wreck their graveyard now? I don't think I need to this turn. I think I could just go and get an Oculus. Start actually applying some pressure. What have I got in my bin? Anything good? Ooh, I could just grab a Titan of Industry. Let's do that instead. Or I could steal their Egra. No, I prefer Titan of Industry. So let's have a Rhino destroy one of their Scavenger's Talents. Pass the turn. And then I can Heritage the other one. don't think that I won't. Okay, so they can go and fetch an Egra from the bin now. Which is fine. That's very kind of you. There really was no need. Okay, so they're probably not going to get 2 cats into the bin this turn. So I think I'll just Oculus. Leave Atraxa in there. Wow, that's pretty cheeky. That's very cheeky, in fact. Just to bring another Egra back. Oh, I see. They're trying to go off. Fair enough. Zombify, but no 4th land is a bit sad. Like a town greeter trying to find a 4th land, I suppose. Well, that didn't work, did it? This isn't working out very well, to be honest. It's kind of disappointing. I've drawn all my stuff in the wrong order. I do ideally need to be stopping them doing this, but... Not hitting land there was rough. It's actually really rough. Here we go again. Don't think I can rest on my laurels this time, though. How many cards they got left? 30. Okay. Let's just try doing this instead.
Scream. Surrender your agony to me.
Oof. I'm taking a risk here.
This is my masterpiece.
Okay, have a turn. With 23 cards in your graveyard. Thank God this doesn't have trample. So yeah, they can do one more sack thing, and then presumably all of their cats are somewhere under here, in there, which is a lot. But once I get Reclamation available to me, untap with land up. It's not necessarily the worst thing. Yep, okay. That's a cash grab. Here they go again. That's one cat, that's not two cats. Okay.
I leave you with one last nightmare.
Yeah, I'm just holding up Heritage Reclamation now. That's cat number 2. Okay. Do it. I dare you. I'm ready. Okay, can have Mythology Archaeologist for dinner. Still no 4th land. It's a bold move. Let's see if it works out for them. I've got 26 cards. Exile that.
Behold my epilogue of fear.
And now I've got my other Heritage Reclamation available to me. Wow. That was quite the game. Okay. Maybe I should have just copied their Egro when I had the chance. Yeah, this being a pseudo, like, graveyard hate spell is actually not nothing. So yeah, I think I will actually put the second one of those back in. You just take out the Daring Wave Rider. So yeah, we rode the seat of our luck there, but if I drawn a 4th land at any point during that, like many draw steps, it wouldn't have been an issue, so I feel like it was kind of justified. Don't love this hand. I'll put back Oculus. Kind of got to keep this one though. Okay, Town Greeter's a good addition. I don't think I need to pick your poison on the goose. And Neoform is a nice draw. Yeah, pick up the pathway. Okay. Now that's an aggressive Egra. Sadly, can't get rid of it. Other creatures are food artifacts. That is not. Well, I think we'll just go get Neoform. Go get Oculus, rather. At least this way I've got endless blockers for it. Nothing particularly interesting worth zombifying at the moment. The opponent might do at some point. And Toven, okay. Oven is good. Can kill it though, at least. Actually, no, I can't, because this is now an artifact. God damn it. Screw you, Igra. You're just in the way. Constantly in the way. Yeah, I'll take the 8 this turn. While it's still only an 8/8, because it is going to get quite a bit bigger than that. Okay, well at least I can get rid of that. So yeah, let's make them sack an enchantment. Then attack with Oculus. Play Town Greeter, and I'm kind of just hoping to hit like a Atraxa, milling an Atraxa in here. And that's not gonna do it. Hello, Atraxa. Thank you for coming out to play. No! Ooh. Oh, you are the worst. How dare you? Okay, in which case I shall just attack with my Oculus. Play Philagi Archaeologist. Yeah, I think I'm just building up to casting Meringue River Regent next turn. Maybe bounce Igra. See where we go. Ooh, do I want a Thoughtseize? What might they have in their hand? Do you know what? I'm just gonna grab another Neoform. Do I still have an Do I still have a third more? Do I still have more? I think I have more. Let's do more. Let's do it, but more. So yeah, we've put them down to a 1-turn clock now, because with Meringue River Regent bouncing their flyer, they do have food tokens, I suppose, which isn't nothing. They don't have any. They don't have any good mill targets or mill effects, so they're not digging into their library very much. It's going to be close. If they can hit their second cat, we might still lose. Okay, so I think we Meringue bouncing the goose. Probably just Igra. Bounce their 2 creatures. Seems fine. I will have to sack one of my creatures to be able to target Igra, but I think that is an acceptable price to pay. My god, I can't believe we actually won that game. So yeah, that is Sultai Oculus with some various other things going on. Yeah, I mean it's a fun deck. I can see why Doomwake was taken with it. It's very fragile, and it's got very low lows and very high highs. Obviously, if it's popping off, feels great. But we did see a couple of times there that there are multiple games where it just does nothing at all. So yeah, you do have to be mindful of that if you are going to play a deck like this. But you know, it's got some fun. It's got a lot of fun things going on, fluxing quantum riddlers, cheating Atraxas into play, doing Neoform things. There's just a lot happening, but it might be too much. And yeah, we had to keep some pretty sketchy hands because of the low land count. But yeah, it's good fun. So yeah, there's the deck list one more time. It's in the description as usual, so let me know what you think in the comments. Thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe, contribute to the coffee account if you can, and I'll see you next time.